We're gonna go in the tub. Come here. No, 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 not that way. Up, 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 up. Up, up, up. Good dog. Good girl. Today we are grooming Kaylee. She is a rescue from Texas, and she is a Samoyed, Husky, Norwegian Elkhound, and Alaskan Malamute mix. Okay, Kaylee. So I am told that Kaylee is used to grooming and that she is very good. So I get the chance to work on an easy dog today. Every now and then I'll book myself an easy dog because lately I have had nothing but difficult dogs and a lot of work dogs. You can see even just by looking at the ear how much she is shedding. Like, look at that. Oh my goodness. Your ears look a little bit red. I wonder if they're infected or if you have some allergies. She's shedding a ton of hair, so let's get started. I am starting right away with Fluff Off. I'm gonna give her a lot of Fluff Off today because she needs it. Let's warm up the water first. Now, she has that discoloration on her tongue, which leads me to believe that she is part Chow. And when I look at her face, I really see Chow, but her DNA results did not show Chow. I don't know how much I believe in the DNA results because it just seems unlikely, unless I am mistaken and the Norwegian Elkhound also has discoloration on the tongue, but I don't believe that they do, but I could be wrong. But to me, you look like you got Chow Chow in you. All right, girlfriend. Let's soap you up. Now, she is a beige dog. She is not white. However, she does have white going through her coat. So I do think I'm gonna use some purple shampoo today as well to brighten up her whiteness, because I think it'll just make her a little bit brighter. She is a rescue, but she has since been adopted. So she's been in her new home for the past 3 years. And the owners say that she is just wonderful and has a great temperament. They said when they got her, she was in very rough shape and she didn't know anything about living in a house because she was a stray. She was a street dog. So they had to teach her about stairs and basically teach her about house manners. But they said that she adapted very, very quickly, and she's just a really wonderful, sweet dog, which is always nice to see in strays because you don't always get that when you get strays. Sometimes they're very feral and either can't be rehabilitated or take a lot of time to rehabilitate. We are going to turn. You don't like nose boops? Come here. Turn this way. Turn, 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 turn. And this way. Okay. I typically mostly work with animals that are turned away by other groomers. That's just how I decided to operate. Since I have the time and ability, I chose to dedicate it to animals that really need grooming. So most of the time you see me groom really hairy dogs, or dogs with behavioral issues, dogs that are matted, those types of things. But occasionally, if I get a message from someone whose dog does need grooming, like this dog definitely needs it, she's shedding a lot, but they tell me that their dog is pretty well behaved, occasionally I will take it on if I have the space. Usually that only happens if I've had a cancellation and then there's an opening, so a spot that I need to fill. I will take on an easier case just because, sometimes I just, okay, up, good girl. Sometimes I just need a little bit of a break from the difficult cases because it can be both mentally and very physically draining. So we get an easy case today. Holy moly, there's so much hair coming off you. All right, we must turn, ma'am. Okay, we shall add some purple shampoo. Let's brighten you up. Stand. Stand up, up, up. Good girl. Turn, turn, turn. Oh my God. Okay. You don't like to help me out. Are you a tad bit lazy? Okay, now you can let purple shampoo sit a little bit, but you shouldn't let it sit for too long because it will stain the coat purple if you let it sit for too long. Are you ready for your towel dry? I don't know where I put my absorber. Maybe I put it in the wash. So I guess we're doing towels today. I do have several absorbers, but for some reason I can't find them. I did have a lot of dogs and cats this week, so maybe I threw them all in the wash, but I can't remember. So a towel it is. Are you ready to blow up the shop? You do have quite a wide head. Normally I would use a large happy hoodie on a dog of this size, but his head's very wide, so he needs, or she. Oh my gosh, have I been calling you a he this whole time? Hopefully not. So she needs the extra large. some conditioning spray. So, I mean, she did lose a lot of hair, but it's very odd. It kind of like doesn't come out as much as it should. Like, she's shedding a ton of coat right now, but it's just having a hard time releasing with the dryer. I mean, don't get me wrong, there's a ton of hair on the floor in my shop right now, but there's still a ton of hair shedding off of her. Come here. Sorry. Hey, good girl. Look at all the hair that's shedding around your face. You're gonna have to use a little comb to get all this. Look at it all. Okay. Oh, all right. I know you don't want me to touch this tail. Are you saying please stop touching my tail? I'm sorry, ma'am, but you're gonna have to turn around again so I can continue with your tail. Mm-hmm. So for the face here, I'm gonna go through it with my cat carding butter comb, usually a cat comb, but that doesn't mean it's only a cat comb. And the reason why is because she has a lot of shedding coat in her cheeks and around her ears. And a regular comb is not going to grab it. Even a deshedding brush is not really gonna grab it. So this cat comb will, and I might even go through it again after this comb with my flea comb, because that'll do an even better job of grabbing it. Like, you can see how much hair she's shedding over here. And this is a very common spot to shed on a lot of dogs, but especially huskies, chow chows, those types of breeds, Akitas, they get really dense in the cheeks here. And that's often a spot that gets neglected when you're brushing, because you don't really think about brushing this area. Even like the tops of the ears, like, people don't really think about brushing that. And so lots of hair tends to build up here. I'm gonna have to go over her again with the blow dryer a little bit, just because since it's so dense here, I wasn't really able to dry it properly. So I'm gonna brush this all out, and then I will be able to dry it properly. I know it seems like I'm pulling quite a bit here, but because the hair is very easily shedding, it just kind of slides out. You can see that she's not really super bothered by it. Unless I were to hit a mat, which I just did, then that I'm going to shave out rather than brush out. Okay. Oh, there's still more here that is shedding. So this area now is nice and clear of shedding hair. So take the difference, So look at the difference. See this area, and now you see this side, right? Obviously a lot of shedding coat. What a difference. So now I gotta do the same thing to the other side. The nails were just clipped 4 weeks ago, so I'm only gonna take a little bit off. I keep calling this dog he because I had many clients for many years, and a lot of them obviously have their own names. And I had a dog that looked very similar to this, and it was a male. So I keep confusing this dog with the male. And I do that a lot, I noticed with some of my customers. I will call them a he or a she, the incorrect gender, and that's why, because it reminds me of a dog I groomed that was the opposite gender. Just ignore me. I tend to do this a lot. You're a very, very good girl. Oh, hey, the heck was that? I'm gonna turn her, do the same thing on the other side. Are you all done? Are you all finished? Make you smell nice? In total, this dog's groom took me an hour and a half. If you guys liked this video and you wanna see more complimentary grooms just like Kaylee's, don't forget to hit that follow or subscribe button and share with all of your friends. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you again in a few days.
Hi! Oh, look at you! Look how pretty! You look like a different doggy. Yes, you do. Were you a good girl?
Oh yeah, very good.
Were you a good girl? Yeah?
Perfect dog.
Yeah, she is good.